everybody? It's your boy User, Pick to be precise. Back with some more Maximum Football franchise. Now, why am I so excited today? Well, first of all, I play the Peacekeepers, who are, I guess their Super Bowl was when they beat us in the rain there. Also, I've never made it this far into a franchise before. Each week is more exciting than the next, so I'm pretty excited about the way things are going. Do I have my gripes with this? Yeah, of course. There's a ton of, and I mean a ton of issues with the game right now. It's barely in a state I would consider it being playable. But with that being said, okay, I'm having fun. Why am I having fun? Well, first of all, I get to build a team. I get to draft a team. Get to, play a game that's mostly functional. Except for that last game. Boy, we really got a little glitchy there towards the end of the game. I was getting a little scared. My subs came in, and for some reason, my one defensive back on the field would never move. It's like he glitched up. He might as well have just been in a T pose. And he just wouldn't move. So I sort of was kind of like, maybe it's just that player. Subbed him out. Immediately saw that it happened again. So yeah, I wasn't super happy about that. Also, my backup quarterback struggled to hand the ball off to my backup running back. Now, I don't understand what caused that. It was a very weird glitch. But we're going to talk about our game today with the Peacekeepers. It's the only team that has knocked us off. As you can see here, we're getting to the nitty-gritty. A bunch of these teams are starting to show their colors. The Chicken Pandas, Badgers, the Vultures, Maulers. These are all really good teams. The Sharks and Express have a big game here. Why don't we simulate this game first? Yo, Sharks. I had a much tougher game with the Express, honestly. I can't believe they're getting pushed over. The Berserkers and the Arrows are another couple teams I was thinking would be contenders here in what I'm going to call the AFC. We'll look at some of this stuff after. Let's just jump into the game here and get the rockin'. So we're going to be going up to Boston here. Look at this stadium. My goodness. Let's get a good peek at this stadium because I'm really I haven't seen a lot of these franchise teams stadiums. Now, I think that they're just recycled versions of the already established stadiums in the game, and I'm okay with that because they all kind of look different and have a little bit of a personality. In a game where they've only made about 7 or 10 stadiums, I couldn't imagine that they would make 32 unique ones for this franchise mode, but whatever, I don't know. Hopefully the Peacekeepers give me a little bit of a game here. I've been whooping the dog shit out of the AI recently, and I'm kind of getting sick of it. Paul Wall has been on a tear. This man is absolutely iced out, and no one can really stop him. He's just been on absolute fire here. So, like always, we're going to see if the RPO is working. It is not. Paul is going to send it deep to Danford, and we're going to have another one-play touchdown. Danford, our new free agent signing from the slot there, takes it deep. What a play by Paul. What a throw. But Paul Wall, the rookie, who is just absolutely on fire here. One play and done for User Pick here in offense. So you guys are probably also wondering, man, when's the next Maximum Football update? Well, nobody knows. It's a secret. This season is coming down to a close here, and we've got an absolutely zero intel on what's coming next from the season pass. So, you know, I'm looking to see. At some point, they have to give us some information, you know, like their community. Also, you know, playing the game the way I'm playing it right now, I'm hoping to get it like a little bit more of a difficulty spike for playing this game. You know, I'm playing with a really bad team here, and I'm beating the absolute dog shit out of the AI every week. It's getting old quick, so I think in my my dynasty, I remember having a little bit more, you know, competition. Oh my god. I can't believe that stupid AI dickhead actually juked me out there. Now, the last time we played these guys, it's tough to say what happened because all they did was run the screen plays because it was in the weather. I can't believe I missed him again. You know, if I'm these guys right now, what they're doing is a smart way to attack me. Keep my offense off the field. Go cover 2 here. Oh, screen. Sniff that out. I mean, upon all the other issues that this game has right now, I'm rooting for it, but man, they really need to get serious with stepping it up with some of this shit. Like, expecting us all to wait months for, you know, some basic fundamental changes here is just not acceptable. Wow, okay. Haddix is going to take this back. I don't even know who this guy is. He just scooped and scored the ball. I got absolutely toasted by the tight end there. So, luckily that was a sack fumble because otherwise I have 85 here in coverage. I don't know what I was doing, what I was seeing there. I got faked out by, I guess, I don't know. I really don't know, but he was cocking back to throw this one. It looks like we actually... Now, what I'm about to say is going to shock some people. We got some... Oh, it's because we sent a blitz. Okay. I like to send these cover 0 blitzes occasionally. So you could see we got some confusion here from the safety, from me. There were guys open, but that's the risk you run with a cover 0 blitz. It's already looking not great for the AI. Immediately, the Peacekeepers are in for just a major ass whooping. And guys, I'm trying my best. I'm not abusing any game mechanics. I'm not spamming anything. Like, I'm just playing basic football here, so... But yeah, after the first couple weeks, it just seems like Paul and the offense have been just absolutely on fire here. And borderline unstoppable. If we're going to be, you know, honest, so... I can't tell if this running back's really good or this hitbox, like, on my user control is just really wonky or something. I feel like I keep running into him and I'm just not, it's not responding. Alright, what a tackle, because I got absolutely decimated there. Control gap weak, so we're going to play over top coverage. Look at that. Prater coming up and getting active in the run game. You love to see it. Jesus! I thought that was actually a screen pass, the way that it was being set up there, and it was actually a just a basic zone look. Gonna send 4. We're gonna see if our pressure can get there. So what are we doing? Offense. Looks like they're going for it, boys. All right, we're just gonna send a zone blitz here. Ah, shit. Okay, I can respect the aggressive AI play calling. I'm actually okay with that one. Oh, buddy. We're in a cover 3 there. Let's look through this play real quick. I need to see what happens. So he just gives up too much room. I mean, great find by the quarterback here. You can see once he sees this out and up develop, this guy just puts a good ball out there. And 35 is my 84 overall CB, so he is prone to make some mistakes like that, but usually, like when we play cover 3, I babysit him. That time I kind of took off on a different part of the field, and unfortunately they immediately found him and targeted him. So I guess my game plan is to force them maybe to take shots at Prater. Prater's playing like an absolute lockdown monster. So yeah, we're probably just going to have to do that. Alright, Bodine with the return. This franchise kickoff rule is really tough to deal with. I've had not a lot of luck with it, so let's go get tackle off weak here. The AI sees something, and I'm going to just stay with the play. Oh, that's the first quarter already. My goodness. All right, so let's get back into it. We're going to go. Well, I'm definitely handing this one off the way this is set up. The Herman Monster. It's a foot race. It's a foot race. And, oh, he got in. I mean, sometimes you're just better than the scheme. We have a stupid defense here, which I don't know why the AI is so obsessed with this 3 safety, everybody off look. Leary's going to come here. We get 2 duo blocks and 2 free guys getting to the second level, okay? Good on this defensive end in this. He actually forces me to cut up field. I got Tower and Leary getting out there. And Herms has got to make one guy miss here in space. So he runs through this guy and decapitates him. And then it's a foot race. I mean, look at this right here. He takes on 3 players, essentially, and just runs through it. Herman Monster is absolute nightmare fuel if you're a defense in this game right now. We're a turnover away from really blowing this thing open, I feel. Peacekeepers really need to get on the board. At least stop me, you know. Force a punt. And it just picked a play for me. That's fantastic. Not sure why it put me in that piece of shit defensive alignment there. It's weird because I'm trying to get Prater. Oh, man. Oh, no. A lot of my defensive looks, it keeps putting my not as good corner on their better player, Harrison. You know what I'm going to do? Let's swap these two. So we're going to go 3-2 dime, and we're going to go, let's go one man. So Prater is now, what is going on here? Had Prater, what is going on? Sorry if you're watching this. I'm not quite sure I understand why on that set Prater is, I don't know. I'll just swap him back. Screw it. What the fuck? Prater, Harrison. Okay. Yeah, I tried to swap Prater over to put him on their, like, best receiver, and I don't know why the game is fighting that. It's like, it lines him up real weird. Oh, son of a bitch. I mean, what a throw there by the Peacekeeper quarterback. How is this team like 4-5 or whatever it is? Like they're, I know it doesn't look like it on the scoreboard, but like they're actually like not terrible. I dog walked Miami and the Ocelots or whatever they're called. Like, I don't know why I thought that that defender was going to keep dropping there. I can't tell if this is going to be cover 2 or 3. Dan Ford. Come on, game. Alright, I need the game AI to get better. Like, I am absolutely just beating the dog shit out of it now. I don't know what it is about the Dynasty. I feel like it's more of a challenge. The franchise, like, either I don't know. I just have the sliders at a point where it makes the AI not super duper insane, but they can't stop me at all. Play a lot of cover 2 here and try to keep them from being too crazy. '51's having a good season for me. I don't know who that guy is, but he's having a really solid year. Jesus, baby. What is going on, guys? That cover 3, they're like exposing it completely. That's the second big throw they've had on it. The Peacekeepers have like, I don't know his rating, but their running back is like an absolute workhorse. He's a good back. Four verts. Golden, I could tell you right off the bat that was going to be a 4 verts route. We're going to go with this. I'm going to play it over top. There we go. No way, guys. Well, this might work out for me, actually, because the AI I don't think is going to want to kick a field goal here because they're kind of stupid. Get the fuck out of here, game. I should have took a timeout there. I came out in something I didn't like, and I messed it all up. Look at this. He tipped it to himself, took a hit, and one-hands it. Like, what a catch. Ah, did we get him? I don't know, man. These Peacekeepers, if they could stop me, this is a ball game. Their offense is just stingy. I need something that's like a deep post. I'm going to go with this Pelican play. We're going to go down the middle here to Pantoja. Oh, he got jammed up. Shit. Alright, the AI actually jammed my receiver. I couldn't get off the line, which messed my play up. Good for them. Well, at least they get the ball here, so. Another thing I've been flirting with, I'm really on the fence, and I know this is going to be maybe, oh no, maybe a shock to all one of yous that's watching. I'm obsessed with All Pro Football 2K8, but I've actually never played it. And I watch so many people play that game, and I'm obsessed with watching how good it replicates football, and I'm really on the fence about buying a copy for myself, which I think I'm going to do. And I'm really interested in maybe doing like a season playthrough of that game and just understanding it from the inside out. Like, I watched a real old video the other day of someone playing the game, showing off the what was it? It was the shell coverages that you can do in that game, which I think up until NCAA 25, I don't think Madden had anything like that, where you could disguise coverages or shells or anything. So that game in 2007 was doing this stuff years before. I mean, even the animation in their game is still so far ahead of what we have here today. I mean, it blows fucking Maximum out of the water by far. And I'm just really interested to give myself like a play session with the game and just sort of like understand it at a higher level. I tried to audible there. Shit. Wow. But the whole thing would be kind of like to continue to gather footage and break down gameplay. And I like to record gameplay, and it's frustrating because I can't find anybody else that kind of records and does breakdowns the way I do. So like when I'm combing to try to find, info for stuff, oh man, it's tough to really hone in on some specific type of blocks or specific type of runs, throws that I can't find the other YouTuber guys that I usually go to for this kind of stuff replicating, and it's really frustrating. So I usually just have to ante up and do it myself, which is fine, but oh man, this dude is reading blocks like so good. And so in this formation, I'll just tell everybody, it has to be run to the right. There's like really no way to have run play. There's no QB power. There's no counter right now. So this play's always this way, which is why I cheat my line over. So here you're going to get a pulling guard, which is totally fine. But you can see here, this pause. Why are we not pausing? How do I pause? I guess the fucking game just paused. I can't pause. What is going on? I can't pause the gameplay. It's my game and I can't pause the game. Great. So you can see here, this guy, 51, kind of blows up this pulling guard. He can't get all the way through here. So I have gap integrity here. I'm hoping in a 4-3, my defensive end, which he won't, by the way, have contained. So as the safety, I have to come up here, and I'm responsible for this gap. This running back is like reading off of me, and you can tell he's waiting to see. So he leans into the gap. I don't fill it, and he exploits it. And like, that's like some like PS2 level of like frustrating AI, but it's good AI in the sense that like that's what an AI should be, like a running back should be doing in that situation. There, I did it right. I filled the gap. I came up and did my assignment. Oh! Harrison about picked that one off. There are just football fundamentals in this game that sometimes it does well, like that gap assignment that I had, but not knowing what your AI counterparts are going to do, it makes it almost fucking impossible to play in a scheme. Now, why is a scheme important? Well, in a 4-3, usually your defensive ends would be your contain man. When he's head up on the edge like that, I can't tell what he's going to do. It looks like he's getting seal blocked. So as the safety, I'm hesitant to come up and fill my gap when if he just had outside contained clearly, I could, make the decision easily and just do what I need to do. So, alright, I was actually looking to throw that double move there on the outside, and my cat is just going crazy over here. I don't know what is going on. We're going to go double breakers to the left here. It's going to be a blitz, so I got to hurry up. Another fucking sack. Alright, why don't we just go fullback strong? We'll just, I'll admit defeat here and we'll punt. Actually, I can let this run down, so I'm going to go see what my cat wants while this goes to the fourth quarter. Alright guys, here we go. Fourth quarter, 28-19. This is actually a lot better game than I've been getting, so we're going to run, give Tower a carry here. Oh boy. Okay, we're going to audible. We have a big blitz coming. Yep. Okay, that's fine. All right, we'll punt. Rossi. So that's what it should look like, because the AI usually hesitates there. I don't know if that's like a glitch or what that is, but we're going to try to play good defense here, contain them underneath, make them grind it down the field if they can. And that's all user right there, baby. That's all fucking user. So we're going to go Tampa 2 here. True Tampa 2. And I love it because sometimes, like I said, like right there, the AI and the defense did what they're supposed to do, like their jobs precisely. So we're going to stay, I want to keep a player over top of their star guy over here, which is going to be me. So you fucking, come on, guys. Sorry, I'm like just getting locked in here because the AI is kind of giving me a little bit of a scare now, so. Gonna bunch and rush wide, see if we can cause some issues. Jesus! He's been real consistent, but I don't know what happened here. It's because he's covering this guy. So, looks like this number 11, this Blanche or whatever this guy is, man. Quarterback, trust him. Like, look at this. That is insane accuracy, actually. Well, I guess it did go through my guy's hand, but I can yell at Jesus all I want. He literally made the play. He can't do anything more but put his hand there and swat the ball. There we go. I'm going to send a blitz here. I probably will regret this. Go True Tampa 2. We're going to see if we can... Man, he's close, isn't he? Alright, let's... Let's go! Fucking Gibbs. Alright, guys. Let's get out of here with a dub. Okay? Play with our food long enough. Look at the Peacekeepers actually, like, kind of battling here. They score there. What is it? 28-25? Herman is just... This guy's insane. Like, they actually played that perfect. They sent a run blitz right into the run. Like, you know, you can't really do it better than what that was, and he just ran through it. Like, he's accidentally falling forward for, like, 7 yards a carry here, so... We're almost at a 2-minute warning. Let's just keep it going. Son of a bitch. I was trying to, I was going to pull it and run with Paul, but I got stuck on my offensive lineman. He got pushed in the backfield, of course, and get down there, boys. Oh, he's fielding this. I figured he would try to get away from the ball. Maybe not. That's fine. That's max AI for you right there. That's okay. Just got to keep this 87 under control. I don't know who 22 is for me, but he's been playing really good football. They really just ran it on 4th and 7. All right. That's the end of the game. All right. Paul did minimal work this game, but I mean, this team is winning football games. That's all that matters. So, I think our game clock is a second ahead, so we're just going to run this out. I'm feeling froggy, so why don't we play our next game as well here? Oh, it's going great, man. Just still grinding through this franchise, if you can't tell. Oh, gosh. I thought we were a second ahead. Sorry, everybody. But, I've just been kind of working on a couple videos here in the background. I just did my animation video that I'd like to see a bunch of stuff get added to the game. Even if the game is still completely broken, if they would just fix some of the animation, I figured it would kind of like make the experience better. Like, Paul threw 5 passes this game, and we won 28-19. So he's just not turning it over. He had 156 pass yards on 5 attempts. That is just crazy. I mean, my neighbor is going fucking crazy. I can hear him screaming through his wall over there. Oh, okay. So we'll sim this week. I'm also working on, and again, I don't know if this would interest anybody, but I'm working on a video basically outlining how to do the franchise mode, like what steps to take to make it remotely functional. And I'm going to copy the formula that I'm using currently as far as like how to incorporate a draft class, simming basically through your first season or two just to get that out of the way. And let's go take a peek at the standings here. We're dominating the Continental East. Looks like Jacksonville and KC are winning as well. We also have Seattle, 8-win team. Milwaukee. I don't know who NSR is supposed to be. Is that... Okay, so... Is that the Vikings? So is that why people got pissed? Okay. So I thought they took the Vikings... No, it's not the Vikings. It was, the Saints out. That's who the Pandas. Okay, so the Pandas are the Saints replacement. And there was another team that won something here. I'm thinking it's the Vikings, because that Ringers team, I don't know much about them. I could be wrong. If anybody is watching and knows what other team got added, I'm not exactly sure. But, yeah, luckily they didn't touch Buffalo, and I'm glad they didn't, because, like, recreating these teams are already just the NFL version of what they're mocking, like they're mimicking. All you have to do is put a logo on them, and they basically look the part. So if you had to remake the Saints and the Vikings, if you're a Vikings Saints fan from scratch, it'd be kind of frustrating. So we're still pretty injury-free here, which is good. What was I going to do here? Player management. I like to look to see if I'm getting any trades. It doesn't look like anybody wants to trade with me at this point. As you guys remember the season, we started in pretty rough shape with our roster here. Paul is still an 80. It looks like our offensive line is kind of tightened up. Our rookies are playing well. Defensively, Prather, I think he's an all-pro right now. North Dakota, I'm not sure. I don't know the franchise teams by heart yet. I'm not exactly sure how they are doing any of that stuff, but let me see. We have another defensive end in here. David Noter? I don't know. But, okay. Where'd my guy go? I literally made a guy named Kyle Williams that was supposed to be starting here. So let's go take a peek at our staff, our doctor. Where the fuck is he? I know Atwell was hurt. Horn. What is going on? Well, there he is. He's not... He changed again, and by change I mean he was a white guy at one point. Man, my neighbor's going freaking berserk over there. Is he even on the team? Is this am I finding a glitch right now? Is that what this is? Okay, right there he is. Kyle Williams. Okay. I'm gonna go make him look like the Bills Kyle Williams again. Unfortunately, he's Can you guys hear this through my wall? He is geeking for the weekend over there. Holy shit. Alright, we'll okay. Alright, so Alright, guys, I'm going to jump in here and let's play these Stallions. What other big games do we have? I think the Stallions is kind of like our last cupcake game. We have a couple tough ones coming up, but we're going to travel to Denver, it looks like, to play these guys. We have Ringers, Reapers, Peacekeepers, Berserks, Connoisseur. That's San Diego. Pirates are rebounding. They were like 0-5 at one point, and they're starting to actually like put some wins together here. Whatever. Wildcats, Crows. This is kind of a big game. Why don't we just simulate this one? Damn. We played the Crows earlier in the year in a very glitchy game, but we came out with a W. Minotaurs, Ocelots. I'm gonna see if I could trade for the Ocelots. They have a receiver I really like. Not that I need a receiver, but man, that dude I played, he was a absolute unit. They have the OG looking Bronco unis too. Man, that is so dope. Alright guys, we're gonna jump in and battle with the Stallions here. Boston gave us a pretty solid game. I'm glad it wasn't just a freaking blowout, but I don't want it to happen. You know, I'm not rooting to suck, but I'd love a game where I have a struggle offensively. Like the AI is really like locked in. I don't want it to cheat me like College Football 26, where the game knows you're whooping its ass, so it just cheats to win, you know? Not trying to get that experience. Oh, that was me. I got sucked in by play action. That was my fault. I will take that one. Good play by them. Holy shit. Alright. Kind of spoke that first play into existence, huh? I really wish it would quit swapping my player around too. Like, I don't want to be locked into a player, but like when you're playing defense and it keeps changing who you are every play, like it gets kind of annoying. Jesus! I gotta get Jesus on a long-term contract. Anybody doesn't know him, he basically is a safety, and the game by default, like I auto-sorted the rosters, put him in nickel corner, which I'm fine with, because that man is like a hybrid. He's just playing really good football all the time. Let's jump that out route, boys. Not a bad drive. Okay, they're going for it. Okay. Shit. I don't know if I like that, AI. You just cost yourself 4 points. They're going to be blitzing there off the right edge, too. That is kind of one thing I'm not a fan of, is how easy it is to read the defenses in this game. What I mean by that is, like, you can basically tell immediately, like, what they're in. Leary. The rookie tight end getting in on the action here. Let's run Ocean. We're going to run a bunch of posts here. We're going to have a zone look, because I can tell because of the corner out there. Let's just occupy him with a running back. Pantoja. Unreal. I can trust that dude now. Like, I have full faith when I get a ball near him, he's going to come down with it. Now, I'm going to try to hand this off. Again, like always, we have to test the RPO. And they're actually sniffing that shit out. That was actually like a good play by a defensive tackle on the interior. Interesting. Third down, eh? Paul wants to take it with his feet. He's going to pick up a first down there. Guys, come on. Are you rocking a franchise 419? Are you deep into one, or are you sort of like waiting around for some more bug fixes, or what's your thing with Max? I don't know what other people are playing that doing with the game. Fuck it, halfback dive lead. Big Herm monster, baby. If you can't stop it, you can only hope to contain it.
The point after attempt is good.
There we go, big boot. Hassas about to bring that hit stick sauce unless he gets blocked. There we go. It's finally giving me my safety that I want. Prater! Did you bring a draft class in or no? Because I feel like that's almost like necessary to balance out some of the ratings in the game. Good D. I'm just doing my job. Good play by the safety, aka me, on that play. Pantoja's going to have a chance for a big return here. Alright. Paul wants it. He's like, dial up Golden. We're going deep. Alright, Paul. You got double press coverage on the edge. And Paul is taking off. They played that well. I think it was a cover 2. Yeah, it was a cover 2 combo flat, so We'll just, let's get into RPO. We're going to get into some Dereka. Alright, I like this. We're going to hand this one off. Man, these guys inside are killing my offensive line. Get up, Pantoja. Damn it. That route is still kind of like, it's tough to throw because I feel like they underthrow the ball. Like, I guess this is my fault too. This corner, when you're throwing it out breaking route, he has outside leverage here. He must be pretty good. So he has outside leverage. I shouldn't have thrown this ball. I was going to throw the post, but I saw the safety in the middle of the field, and I didn't want to throw right into that. So I was like, I'll give this guy a one-on-one shot to make a play here. So when I'm throwing this, though, let's just see what, we'll just make a play at speed here. I mean, that's a good play by the corner. I was hoping, like, when you throw a corner, it's out here, but with his outside leverage, it basically just, he won the route. So I'm not really mad at that. I gave myself not a great play to throw into there. Fuck, Harrison. I want to swap him and Prater, but, like, the game, like, aligns Prater weird when he's not corner one. What is going on here, guys? These shitty teams that, like, give me the most trouble in franchise. I don't know what's going on, but what an idiot. John Elway with the kick. Yeah, that's dope. I tell everybody that's playing this game, you have to connect a dynasty to your franchise, or else the game gives you such really not great results. Look at that play. We get Tower out in space. I think he's gone. That Delreca or whatever that RPO play is, man, against man coverage, it's so difficult to cover. Great call by coach, I mean me. If you know how to use some of the RPO, like I've almost, for what you can do with it in this game, it's very limited, but once you get good with it, like, you could really manipulate it into being difficult to stop. So I highly recommend the RPO playbook, like the 2-back set. And what was the other one I used to use with Gun H slot in it? It's just one of those random human names that, like, they never give explanation for what it means. But yeah, the RPO, especially with the 2-backs playbook, is really, really strong right now, in my opinion. Good play up front, boys. Kyle Williams on the tackle. I got to keep a safety over top of my dude out here. Ah, shit. They're in like a hurry up or something. Oh, I guess it's almost, it's 2 minutes. Okay. I didn't realize that we were that close to halftime already. Come on, Pantoja. Big return, baby. We got to make this guy miss. And we can't. Oh, man. They need to make the agile player so more agile. Like, that's a guy in space. It should be difficult to just sit there and tackle him. Like, that should not be easy to do. We're going to have a... I don't know. I don't know what I like here. Tower about volleyballed it for an interception. Great. I'd like to get at least 3 points out of this drive. This is a blitz, it looks like, here. Herman! Monster. Come on. Come on. Oh, it hurts. I have to replay this one. Great block upfield. Right here at the point of attack. Herman just does the juke of death. Puts that safety in a bind. I love he can't suction tackle through. He has to respect actual physics and work his way around. He just picks wrong. My guy had that seal blocked. What a block by 60 to get upfield. And you just let Herman Monster get enough touches. He makes any offense go. What an absolute animal.
They make the extra point.
I was playing for 3 right there until Herm just absolutely took that and demanded that he force that into the end zone, which is fine by me. I'm not going to argue with him. Hassas looking for some action. Unbelievable. That's his second pick 6 of the season. What was the AI doing? What were they throwing here? I'm starting to really wonder, like, how bad some of this receiver glitch is, because, like, there's a couple times now, and I'm, again, you know, good for me, I got a pick 6, but, like, the AI is, like, throwing balls, and the receiver is, like, not even running the route. You'd think correctly. I don't even know what that was supposed to be. And just like that, we just put 2 big touchdowns on the board that are pretty much putting this game in blowout territory. So we just got to not give up a touchdown here, and we'll go into halftime. I forget if we get the ball first or not. They're just passing the blame. No, it's your fault. Not your fault. I guess we get the ball here. Alright, here we go. He just wanted contact. Alright, we're gonna just keep feeding the old Herm monster here. Against the full out blitz, he'll probably still score. The juke move in the holes is so good in this game. It reminds me of the OG Maddens on PS2 when you could tap the L1 and R1 button for the juke and do that little quick that quick burst juke move or whatever it was. What a play by that linebacker. Get the fuck off of me. Anybody else catch that stiff arm? Holy shit, Herm. Just grown man activities right here. Get your bitch ass off of me. Coach wants me to go for you. Is he freaking nuts? I don't know what I was that like little throw. He checked it down to the running back. I don't know why I thought that was like screen. That's not how linebackers spread. Also, maximum football games. There's just stuff like that linebacker shift. These things need tweaked horribly bad. You know what I mean? Third and 3. I'm going to play conservative here. Man, when you have gap contain in this game, it really shuts the AI running backs down almost like completely. Like, I like that cover 3 because I can walk up in the box as the safety knowing I have the zone responsibility there. I just feel like after the first couple weeks of the season, like my defense has just absolutely been insane. Get Tower involved here a little bit. The good 3-4 defensive alignment right here by the AI. I wish it would be that way as well in the man-to-man version of the 3-4 defense, but they struggle greatly with that for some reason. We're just going to take this to... we're going to take this to the fourth quarter here. Well, here I'm definitely handing it off. You serious? Going to be kind of killing the clock here, unfortunately. Trying to play it safe. I don't want to get anybody hurt. I don't know how I snuck through that little void there. My linemen were just downfield getting absolutely busy. Where you going, boy? Just line up. Third down. I'm just going to let them tackle me there because I'm trying to just kill this game clock out. I guess the game picks for you. Okay. Oh, Herman. It just hurts to be that good, doesn't it? I mean... Stallions weren't the pushover I thought they'd be. They actually could move the ball on offense, but just their defense really let me down. I figured that they were going to be decent after that first drive or two. I just avoided that corner, and they really didn't have anybody else to kind of do a whole lot, it looks like. if you wait too long, it just seems like the AI picks you a play. You don't really get to negotiate that at all. So especially I don't know if you've noticed it as well, but like when you're in the under the 2 minute warning, the AI likes to go like hurry up offense. So they're also coming to the line of scrimmage and just snapping it really really quickly. So it just lessens the time that you have to be able to get in there and pick what you want to do. Here it is, 51. He's just racking the sacks up this season. See, these are the stupid, like, the AI play calling, decision making is barely got that play off. Like, now I know why the AI sim games that I do, like CPU verse, they're so weird. Like, just seeing what the coach call is here, like, I'll just do it again. Okay, cover 2 man, not terrible. Cover 3, middle, whatever. Like, just give me a basic defense to kind of function out of here. Of course, our running back was uncovered there. You fucker. Love how hard the guys are playing. 34-15. All right. Well, this will be the last game for me tonight. Daddy has a job he's got to wake up early for. So let's get to the end here. Hopefully no one gets injured. I'm hoping my subs are in. I have the mass sub thing on. Still has all the boys in there rocking and rolling. All right. Yeah, QB Neal's fine with me game. I'm alright with that. Finally, the smart decision by the coach. So, I'm gonna try to get some of these franchise videos formulated. Just so if you're like trying to rewatch, you don't have to sit through the whole game. I could kind of give you a micro taste of what's going on. Fuck, I start talking and I don't pay attention to the delay of game thing, but I'm gonna be working heavily on a franchise, like I don't want to call it like a complete franchise video, but I'm gonna cover every detail as much as I can as far as like starting it up. Just basic information that the game just doesn't fucking tell you. I have to go through and do it for everybody because there's literally no tutorials, no explanations, nothing. You have to just putz around with it and be a psychopath and sit and figure everything out for everybody else because, like, it's just such a deterrent. Like, jumping into this game with no information, if this was like any other football game, I would have immediately been like, yeah, I'm out. Like, this is just some like 3rd grade level child made this game and it just isn't polished and finished at all. So first of all, I'm gonna hammer it into people's heads. You have to link this to a dynasty or you're not gonna have a very good time. The ratings in franchise are disgusting. They are fucking atrocious. Everybody's a 99 or a 98. Like, just the Blizzards team, when I started up, they have 2 quarterbacks that are 94 and 95. How am I supposed to, like, that's just, I accidentally have Drew Brees and, Peyton Manning on my team, just in case. The running backs, there's too many good running backs. If you don't tweak the sliders, you'll have a real bad time. I promise you that. You have to understand how the free agency works because it's really difficult. Really, you can't really sign anybody. You just learn that as you play the game. Unfortunately, no one will sign with you. So, it's tough to get people on your team. The waiver wire, I still fully don't understand how that works in this game, but that's really one of the places, if you're new to franchise, you can get players easily without them fighting you tooth and nail. The draft is another thing you need to learn. There's no information. There's just not enough information with anything in this game. That's the unfortunate part. When I'm drafting players, I can't tell what type of receiver I'm getting other than looking at their speed rating. I don't know their size, their weight. I don't know what college they're from. I don't know anything about their collegiate careers. You get a minimal readout from the combine, and that's it. Even in free agency right now, can I look at the playoff picture or anything? Game doesn't give you any kind of playoff picture feedback. There's just nothing to go off here. Real quick while I'm here. Next week we have the Jacksonville Wildcats. This is going to be a tough game. We then have 2 interconference games. These are going to be battles. I assume the Brooklyn Express are going to be tough. The Vultures are another pretty good game. This is going to be an embarrassment. I mean, I don't like this team. Good for this person for winning this vote, the contest to get this team in, but I just don't like it. The Pittsburgh Welders, maybe if I'm super duper number 1 seed, I'll just sim maybe a couple of these games. I don't know. I just want to get to the playoffs, to be fair. So, these are all the players that I didn't sign. It shows you the status here. So when I was trying to fill my team back up from 28 players to get a 53-man roster, it's not easy to do. You can see I did get a bunch of players to sign finally, but you have to understand that some of these guys are on my practice squad, and I had to really fight hard to sign them. It's just frustrating. Trading is also kind of weird in this game. It works, but it's also sort of buggy at times. Here's my draft class for next season. Looking to build up my defensive tackles, my safety room. This is, spoiler alert, this is me in the draft. It's your boy User Pick, and I'm coming from my college. You can see here the waivers. Teams are cutting guys. You could, claim them. My cat is screaming at me back there. I don't know what his little problem is. But I'm looking to just basically make a fundamental guide to show you how to have a good time in the franchise, because I'm going to be honest with you, it's really, really hard to, unless you kind of trial and error. And not everybody has patience like I do to sit here and fucking have the game break on you a bunch of times and prevent any sort of customization in the franchise mode like I have in Dynasty that just works. I don't know, it's just tough to kind of recommend this game still, but if you're looking for something, I can teach people how to play this game and get the most out of it. I mean, we're down to the nitty gritty in Discord with people who even still are active at this point, so I don't really even know who's playing the game other than me. A lot of the OG guys have moved on to other things. A lot of the people that were really locked in around Q4 of last year have all disbanded, so it's just tough. I don't know, but I'm gonna try to play a few games here over the next week or so, get the playoffs, and I kind of want to give a full season rundown and a recap video specifically to just kind of go over my thoughts and feelings about. I paid for this mode. I paid. I've put money into this game, and I'm just trying to get return on my investment. I've built most of a YouTube channel around playing this game, which could be a mistake. I don't know. The devs don't owe me any favors, but I also feel like being pretty much the only content creator of this game still left, throw me a bone here or there, All right, well, I'm not going to keep rambling and get into this like some sort of like crazy political debate, but I appreciate you guys stopping in. If you hung out this long, definitely throw me some likes. I appreciate you guys commenting. That helps me more than any other means out there to help my channel, not only to grow, but to stay kind of like in a place where I can attract new viewers and just engage. I'm playing these games. I don't get paid for this, I enjoy, finding people with a similar passion for football and making the